Good morning. Happy Saturday. Check for sounds and leave links. Looks like the lag today is a little long. Bing. Yep. Okay. Bear with me just a minute while I leave links everywhere. This is the exciting part of the video. All right, if you're here, go ahead and say hello. I know Mindy's watching. She's on her tablet, so she doesn't know if she'll be able to comment or not. She should be able to if she switches to desktop. She on her tablet and her settings on her tablet, but unless, well, yeah, even if she doesn't have Wi-Fi, but we'll see. We'll see who's here this time. I got your caffeine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have a birthday party to go to, horseback riding. So we'll just try to get rolling. So I brought something to show you guys as usual. This is the Real Simple ring set from Mark. And we talked about this before. Let me open my Mark catalog and see what details it says in here. Nothing really. It says gold tone metal, one set of mixed rings, sizes 5 through 8.5. It's $18. It says these pieces are slimmer and more delicate than recent trends, which is kind of true. You know, rings for a long time were chunky. They're getting smaller, but you're packing on more of them. Okay, so it's a little box. Let me switch screens here really quick so I can show you. Oh, Mindy can comment. Hey, girl, hey. It's just a little box that they come in, and it has it has padding on the bottom and then the Mark one on the top. Remember when these? Does anybody remember when these had little? They always had a little saying inside the Mark boxes. Anybody remember that far back, or just me? And you basically get like a handful of rings. So there's 7 of them. Some of them, there's some duplicates basically. So let me just kind of go through them for you, and I'll kind of show you. Let me tell you, my ring fingers, these two are both about an 8. This finger is really an 8. This one is like a 7.5. This one is a 6.5, unless it's a wide band on the bottom, and then I usually wear a 7 because my pad there is, you know, sticks out kind of far the higher up you get. So 6.5 or 7, and this finger is usually like a 4.5 or 5. So that helps you out. So the first one has 4 little bands. So they kind of squeeze together here. So they're thinner here, and then they spread apart and are wider here. So this one has 4 bands, and it fits almost on my first finger. So it's about a 7.5, like that. And then here's another one that is just like it. Same thing, 4 bands, squeezes in here, spreads apart. This one is probably more like a 7. Let me see if it fits on my middle finger. Yeah, this one's like a 7. So we have a 7 and a 7.5 so far. Let's see. This one, again, thin in the back, wide and spread out on top. This one is, this one only has 3 bands though, instead of 4. This one fits on my 7.5 finger, but it's probably really more of a 7. Yeah, this one, well, maybe about a 7.5. In between a 7 and a 7.5 for that one, and that one's 3. Then there's another one that's 3. Again, skinny in the back, spread apart on the top. They're all that way. This one is probably a decent 6.5. Yeah, this one is more fitted, and because it's thin here, you know, you can see it doesn't hit my where my pad sticks out. So this is probably a 6.5. Then here's another one with 3, and this one is probably a true 8. Let me see, what sizes did they say? Hold on. Did it go to 8 or 8.5? I forget what I said. Hold on. Oh, 8.5. Yeah, this is probably an 8.5. This one, because this one is pretty loose on this finger. So we'll say this one's probably an 8.5. Then we have 2 of them that have 2 bands. So just like the others, then in the back, spread apart on top, and there's just 2. This one is probably maybe like a 6. It's big for my pinky finger. And the other one would be probably more like a 5.5. It's also big for my pinky finger. So yeah, this one feels like it's probably a 6, and this one's probably a 5 or a 5.5. Let me check this again. Yeah, this one's probably a 5, and this one's probably a 5.5. I would think, maybe a 6. Anyway, so you get the idea. They range from 5 to 8.5, and you mix and match them. So you know, you mix and match them however you want to. And let's see. You know, you could stack them. You could turn some around. You know, you can double them up. You can use them as midi rings, right? Okay, so you can kind of do whatever you want with them. Okay, and of course you don't have to wear them all. You can you can mix it up some if you want to, or just wear one or wear a bunch. So anyway, that's those, and these are they're more plasticky than metal. you know, same as the rings I showed you last time, where the rings are kind of more of a plastic material. Oh, Erin's here. Hey, girl, hey. Uh-oh. Erin's friend needs help with the camera program. Oh, Mindy says, I am old. Yeah, I know. I am old. I've been doing this for a long time. And it's funny, too, because, you know, I've been selling for 16 years, but I've been a customer since I was born. So, you know, 1974 is my history with Avon. Not to mention that really it goes before that, because my mother and my, you know, grandmother, you know, were customers. So I had access to old books that they had and old products that they had going back to Lord knows how long. So, yep. Yeah, these are versatile. There's a lot you can do with them. And, you know, and you don't have to wear them all on one hand either. You know, you can put them on. My left hand is smaller than my right by a little bit, by like a half a size. So, you know, you can put some on the other hand if you want to. And be all blinged out. So anyway, there's those. But these are a little more plasticky. You know, it's more like that plasticky material than true metal. It does have the jingle of metal, so it might be partially metal. Oops, or might just be a different kind of metal, maybe a more durable metal mix with something else. I don't really know. But just so you kind of know what you're getting. I mean, you can hear it does have some jingle to it. So I don't know what it's made of specifically, but it's not metal like a bangle bracelet. A lot of times is metal and clings together. It's a little bit different than that. So anyway, that's that. I wanted to show you guys, so if you're trying to decide if you want to demo things, or, you know, just would like to see things sort of up close and personal. There's one thing you've at least seen in person. Okay. So the books. Campaign 18 has this photo on the front with all the chunky bling, which I like. And then on the back, it has the full-size hand creams, lowest price ever, $1.69 each. So this is what is on the back. And there's not a whole lot in here to show you guys. Remember that we're not going through all of the discontinued items. We're only going through like bath type products and, you know, body products and makeup, skincare. The seasonal stuff we're not really going to cover anymore because we know that's going to go away. So there are a couple things that I needed to show you. There are a few things that are being discontinued. The first thing, or seem to be being discontinued. First thing is on page 181, listed as while supplies last. This is in the shower gels and body lotions, the fragrance shower gels and body lotions. Today, the Today shower gel and the Today body lotion are both marked as while supplies last. So these are the ones I'm talking about. Erin says she's mostly back. She's kind of here. So, you know, the Today, Tomorrow, and Always line, it's the Today fragrance that's going away. And then on page 177, I don't know that this is being discontinued or that maybe they are just running out. This is technically a seasonal item, but I wanted to tell you guys anyway, just in case it's being discontinued, which has happened in the past. This is the Bug Guard Plus Expedition version, and the aerosol spray can is listed as while supplies last. So it may just be that they've run out and it's at the end of the season, and so they're just not going to make any more until they start to prep for next year. Or it could be that the aerosol bottle didn't sell as well as the other versions, and so they're just, you know, possibly getting rid of the aerosol bottle. Not really sure, but it's just this one that's marked that way. So there's that. And then on page 62, Just like in the women's version, they're getting rid of one of the scents. They're also doing the same in the men's fragrances for the, hair and body wash and aftershave conditioner and those things. So for the men, Blue Escape for him in the hair and body wash is listed as while supplies last, and then also in the aftershave conditioner. Okay, so it's in these things for the men, and it's the Blue Escape, the hair and body wash, and then the aftershave conditioner. Okay, so that's everything from here. Erin says aerosols are restricted in a lot of areas. Yeah, and sometimes people, the aerosol cans don't spray the same materials that they used to spray, which is what got them banned in the first place. We use different materials now, but some people still, they don't know it's different, and so some people still choose a pump over an aerosol can because they, think it's still, we're still spraying the same stuff into the air, which it is different now, but people get a bit of information and hang on to it for life, literally for the rest of their lives, even when things change. So it could be that people just aren't buying as much of those. I don't really know. Like I said, it could just be that we sold a lot more of those than the other ones, and they're just not going to make any more until next season. And so it'll be back next season, but they're out for now. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. The Mark catalog is looks like this, and I'm not going to go through. There isn't anything being discontinued or anything, so I'm not going to go through anything in here as usual. But it has the the outfit that we kind of talked about last time, and it has the shoes that we talked about last time. And this is actually a better picture where you can see. Hopefully, you can see the zipper detail a little better. You guys see that? Hold on, let me switch screens because I can see there's a glare, and if I turn it just right, there. Oh. Can you see how the zipper detail runs around the edge, the trim at the bottom? So anyway, and I still can't really tell for sure if these are like navy or if they're black. I couldn't tell last time either, and the color's not listed. So Erin says Six Flags doesn't allow aerosols for explosive reasons. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you still definitely have, heat issues. You don't want to leave an aerosol can someplace where it'll get really hot because it could blow up, and you don't want to, you're not supposed to throw aerosol cans into dumpsters because when they compress them, when they throw stuff into the truck and then they compress it, it can explode from the pressure and all that kind of stuff. But people always do it. TVs do the same thing. I've seen TVs blow up before. Very exciting. So anyway, so that's that's the feature. And you guys notice we're getting into fall stuff, right? And you'll see there's some fall things in the what's new. So you can start to see what the fall features are going to be. Okay, this next one, the next book just looks like this. This is the little, sales tossing book. These little books are designed to toss instead of the, so you don't spend all of your money tossing full catalogs. You toss small catalogs in places where you're trying to drum up new business. These small catalogs have a mixture of, everything we sell. They give a sample of pretty much everything we sell. And so that will entice the customer to contact you, and then you can meet with them and give them the full-size catalog to shop from. So Pretty Lady on the front. On the back is the Footworks, $2.99 each, and this is the ginger and white tea collection. And there actually isn't anything, I didn't see anything at all in here that was, nothing being discontinued or any of that kind of thing. So I'm just going to leave it at that. It's just a mix and match. There's a little bit of everything in here. Clothing, home goods, skincare, hair care, sun stuff, fragrance. This is some makeup. This is kind of one of the better of these I've seen in a while. You know, sometimes this has the most variety, I think, than I've seen in a while. Sometimes they've been a little bit too focused on one line or another, like jewelry or skincare or what have you, but that one's a pretty good mix. And then the outlet book, on the front is the Western Chic necklace and earring gift set, which is this one. And then on the back, it has the frozen jewelry box. Did anybody have any customers that got these? Because Lisa Monison, I remember, she ordered one, and she didn't think that it was playing, like the sound was right. She said, I don't know what song this thing is playing, but it doesn't sound to me like anything from Frozen. And she was like, it kind of sounds like a creepy haunted thing. So she was trying to figure out if hers was bad or if they were all that way. So did anybody, I don't know if anybody can comment on that. Because you open it and it plays the tune. There is something in here I wanted to point out to you, because there is an item that looks like it's being discontinued, that we weren't given any notice of. And hopefully it's just this version, but we'll see. The Super Extend Infinitize Mascara, which is my favorite mascara, is in here in the color brown black. Not all of the colors, just brown black. So they're discontinuing the brown black version, it looks like, which I hope is not an expression of the fact that they will be discontinuing the whole line sooner rather than later, because this is my favorite one. I would like them to get rid of the Aero Volume mascara. It's not very good, in my opinion. And the Mega Effects, I don't have anybody that buys the Mega Effects. I don't know anybody that really buys it, so I don't know. You guys tell me. Do you guys have a lot of sales in the Mega Effects? Anyway, if they were going to ask me which would you rather have discontinued, I would throw those two under the bus before I would and beg to have my Infinitize saved. Okay, then there is this book here, which is like a skincare book. And what they're doing is they are, selling sets of some of our skincare. Basically, I mean, they also have these minis, the mini cleansers on the back. But it's basically mostly the Anew line that they're focused on, really. The Anew clinical line specifically. So this is all about Anew clinical. And then what they're doing is, if you buy any of these sets, you get 2 sample packs. The customer gets 2 sample packs, which I think is kind of strange. I don't know. I mean, I like giving customers something free, but I don't know, just random, I don't know. It's just a weird thing to give away to me, but anyhow, that's what they're getting. And the samples are the hydration mask and then the power serum that's coming out. Erin says she's heard mixed opinions on the Mega Effects. Yeah, and I mean, I had my customers try it, and there were a lot of people. The people who didn't like it because they were, they were just kind of sloppy with it, and that's kind of the learning curve of it being different. And I didn't have anybody complain about the formula or anything, but they just didn't. I don't know. It just didn't stick with them. I mean, I think they just like the other kind better. It's not that they didn't like the Mega Effects necessarily. For the most part, they just like the other ones better. So free samples to the customers with purchases a Sephora Ulta kind of gig. Erin says, yeah. And I think it's a good idea to give them samples. I think it's weird. It's just not very sophisticated to just throw the whole pack of samples. Like, I'm giving you you're getting a whole pack. You know what I mean? Like, I wish we had plenty of variety. I wish they would have like, what would be good is if they gave them some kind of a little makeup bag or some kind of little bag doesn't even have to be a full-size makeup bag. It could be a small sample bag with a mix and match of all different kinds of samples in it, you know, valued at a certain amount of money. Not just like, here's 2 plastic wrap packs of 5 of the same samples. I mean, just something a little more sophisticated would be nice. Because they are, you know, all my customers have already had these a million times because we don't have very many samples to give them, so I give them the same ones over and over and over again, just because they're good customers. But they buy from me literally every single campaign, so I don't have any choice but to give them the same ones all the time because we don't make very many samples anymore. Hey, Joe. Hey, girl. Hey. Everybody give her a hey, girl. Hey. Okay, so that's the catalog. So now we are on the what's new, and this is kind of an important what's new. So get your pens and papers out or whatever. You know, we've talked about they're launching a new power serum. I want to tell you guys, in my opinion, I want to tell you not to take advantage of the preferred preview offer on the power serum unless you want what was the other thing that came with it? The perfume. Because of this. Because they're doing a double dollars offer. So just do the double dollars offer, you know? It's just smarter and easier, I think. So anyway, we have a new power serum coming out. So that's what's going to be the feature for campaign 20. And it says 93% of women agree it dramatically improves skin's overall appearance. They're going to do a sample offer where you can buy 2, get 1 free, but they're packs of 5 and they're $2 each. So that's an expensive sample. But anyway, they are doing buy 2, get 1 free. And it says it's inspired by Nobel Prize winning research. Introducing a new power serum with advanced boost technology. See powerful results: hydration, smooth texture, radiance, lines and wrinkles diminished, and firmness. They're comparing it to, it says, dare to compare. They're comparing it to Clinique Smart Custom Repair Serum, which is $59.50. And they're also comparing it to Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Recovery Complex 2, which is $62. So there is a demo. You can demo one from here for $17.99. It says apply AM and PM after cleansing and before moisturizing. So like you normally do with the serum. Put it on a clean face and put your moisturizer on top of it. So you can demo a single one, but the single demo is probably not going to be honored with the double dollars. Usually they don't honor that one. They only honor the double dollar program. So let me see if there's any other benefits here that I can kind of just tell you as far as bullet points. And then we'll talk about the double dollars opportunities. So it says, inspired by Nobel Prize winning research, the experts at the Avon Skincare Institute have developed a breakthrough serum so powerful it is designed to detect visible skin damage and help to deliver visible anti-aging results exactly where skin needs it. So it says, use your preferred Anew cleanser to clean, and then in the morning and at night, use 2 pumps of the serum, smoothing it evenly over your skin with your fingertips. And then once it is absorbed, so you need to wait for it to absorb, then follow it with your favorite moisturizer. And then it says, for more information, view the serum comparison chart on avon.com. Do we have a serum comparison chart? I don't know. I guess we do. It says it works with any Anew day or night moisturizer, and then to complete your regimen with your favorite eye product. So the question here says, what does it do and what are the key results? This lightweight serum maximizes visible anti-aging benefits. It is designed to detect visible age damage on skin, and it delivers powerful visible anti-aging results exactly where your skin needs it. It visibly improves hydration, texture, radiance, the look of fine lines and wrinkles, and firmness. So this to me sounds a little bit like it has maybe some overlapping benefits that are similar to what the a new clinical, the Absolute Even multi-tone skin corrector has. Maybe. You know, some of those bullet points are similar. And then it says, who is the target customer? This is for the customer who currently uses cleansers and moisturizers and is looking for a boost. She may have considered a serum before, but is looking for a potent targeted treatment that is multi-purpose and can address all of her unique skin concerns. Now, one thing that they do not address in here that I want to talk about a little bit is the difference between a serum and a moisturizer. And I know you guys, you girls probably know this, but there will be some people who are you know, new reps or whatever who might see this who don't really know the difference. Serums were designed to absorb into the skin and work from the inside out better than moisturizers and moisturizing creams. Moisturizers don't act, everybody thinks, oh, I put that on and it absorbed nicely. That's what people always say about moisturizers. Moisturizers and lotions don't actually absorb into the skin. What they do, and the way that they provide moisture, is they provide a coating over the top of the skin, and that traps moisture from the inside. So the moisture that is naturally in your cells from drinking water does not escape, evaporate, you know, leave your body as easily. So that's how it moisturizes you, is by trapping moisture in. Okay, a serum, and the reason that moisturizers and lotions and creams don't actually absorb is because the molecules are literally not small enough to get into the skin. So it's the same idea as pretend this is a molecule of moisturizer or night cream or body lotion, and pretend my nostril is, you know, the spaces between skin cells. This will not fit in between the spaces of the skin cells, right? So the moisturizer, it will not fit in my nose. I mean, you know, yeah, it won't fit in my nose. So the moisturizer, night cream, what have you, is not fitting, literally fitting down in between or going into the membrane of your cells. A serum, though, is supposed to be designed so that the molecules are small enough to actually penetrate in and around your cells. So serums are literally supposed to work from the inside out. Now, there isn't anything in here addressing that or confirming whether or not this serum is able to do that. Okay, so I can't tell you whether or not this literally works as a serum or whether it works more as a moisturizer or, you know, cream. But when a customer asks you, you know, what is supposed to be the difference between a serum and a moisturizer, and why do I need to use a serum when I'm already using a moisturizer that is supposed to do some of those things, or a night cream or whatever, when I'm using other skincare that's supposed to do those things? That's how you explain it to them. That's how you convince them or make them understand that they need both, not just one or the other. They should use both. Erin loves my analogy. You like my Coke can? You know, I got to use the props I have sitting around me. You know what I'm saying? My off-the-cuff explanation right there. I mean, if Coke doesn't sponsor me after that, then I don't know who will, right? So anyway, that's how you explain to your customers, because you're going to have people that say, why do I need another step? Or why can I just use this and not use my night cream? Or isn't my night cream doing those same things? You know, when serums were created, you know, a handful of years ago, whatever, a decade ago now, probably not quite a decade, but getting close to a decade, that's why they're different. And that's why you see even more effectiveness than you do with just the moisturizer. Okay, so there's that. And like I said, Avon doesn't address it. They don't say, there's nothing on here saying that yes, any of that yes, these molecules are smaller than a cream and blah, 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 blah. That's just knowledge that you can carry with you to help explain those types of things to people, especially when they're new to skincare. Okay, so now we're on to the incentive program. And this is an expensive incentive program. So if I were you guys, I would consider for the next couple of campaigns until you get to this, probably not buying other types of demos. Sacrifice, if you're not to President's Club yet, sacrifice that pretty dress you want to buy for yourself and use it as a demo. Sacrifice the things, that you would be buying. If you need shampoo, buy shampoo, but don't buy 3 bottles of it. Save your money. Save your profits that you would normally be reinvesting for the next couple of campaigns so that you can afford this. Because this one is more expensive than they usually are if you take full advantage of it. But if you need to get to President's Club, these are the smartest way to do it. Couple things you want to think about before we talk about the incentive program. Once you buy these, it's only a good idea if you can get rid of them. You've got to make your money back. So a few things to think about is, number one, do you have enough customers to sell these before they expire? Number two, if you don't have enough customers to sell these before they expire, are you ready and willing to go out and get them? Are you ready to start approaching, 3 or 5 people, strangers on the street, at the grocery, wherever, so that you can find enough people to get rid of these? Because this is not something that you can sell over the next 5 years. This is something that's going to come with an expiration date on it, more than likely. And if you don't, this is an expensive one. And it's possible you could not recoup your costs on this. And especially if you don't normally sell at President's Club levels, this is something that you could carry the debt that you gave yourself from this far into next year. So really think about this. But, for all of you guys that are spending $20, $30, $50 per campaign, whatever, however much you're spending, maybe more, to buy things, maybe don't do that. You guys have plenty of time now to plan for this, whereas I don't, because I'm a trendsetter. This is why I'm doing these, so you guys can plan for this kind of thing. Okay, so there's my lecture on that. My advice. Earn double dollars in award sales. This includes all Power Serum stock-up units from the incentive program, plus all Power Serum units sold from the Campaign 20 brochure. No back orders. So it includes what you buy from the stock-up program and includes what you sell from Campaign 20, straight out of the brochure. Okay? It's no limit, it's delayed billing, and it's full award sales. Okay? Full award sales, actually double award sales, right? Okay, so there is going to be the ship direct opportunities through your district manager if you want to do ship direct or, instant delivery. You order in campaign 18 and 19. It's delayed billing on your campaign 20 invoice. So, and then you pay with your campaign 21 order. Earnings are based on the brochure 20 price of $29.99, and it's at a 40% earnings level. So for anybody who's consistently earning above 40%, this might or might not benefit you. If you have a ton of customers and this is a smart stock up opportunity, then go for it. Or if you are trying to get a higher level and you need the awards points, then this might be a smart opportunity. But for some of you, this may not benefit. It's at a 40% earnings level, plus it's 100% profit on the free units sold, because you will get some free units, depending on what level you take. It includes double dollar award sales based on the $29.99 brochure 20 special price. Now, here's another thing. If you buy this, you're buying it at that price. Prices can change in the future. So if you're thinking, well, that's okay as long as I sell it within, a year before the expiration date, don't forget that sometimes the price gets better later and then you lose money because there's some kind of better offer. Most of the time it goes up, but on occasion you get stuck with it because there's like a buy one, get something opportunity. Okay? So think about those things. The $29.99 amount counts toward award sales and earnings level and will be used to calculate leadership bonus earnings, through your downline. So you are not going to be able to back order and get credit for this. Once you hit campaign 21, you can't back order and get double dollars. Okay. Payment is due with your campaign 21 order. Free units, samples, and flyers will ship in the campaign in which they are earned, beginning in campaign 18. That usually means that they will ship you those when you've paid for the order. So if you don't get it paid for by campaign 21 like you're supposed to, you might not get your free stuff, especially if you're a new rep or if you're X-tagged, if you have no credit, credit line or not good credit with Avon. If you've been established, or if you're an established rep, or if you're at some of the higher sales levels, sometimes they give it to you up front. I get mine most of the time, pretty much every time, knock on wood, when they ship the full amount, but it's not always that way. This last time there was a delay. We had the suitcase thing that we got, the free suitcase, and that was back ordered like one thing. So I technically didn't get it right up front, but I got it right away. Okay. Reward points repeat again at level 2. Reward points will be awarded at the close of campaign 22. So part of the free stuff that you get includes these award points that they've been giving us that don't get you anything. Anyway, so those repeat at level 2, and they're awarded at the close of campaign 22. The preferred preview, now this is where the preferred preview program that we were just talking about comes into play. The preferred preview build in campaign 17 and ship direct, instant delivery, and brochure units built in campaign 20 count toward this incentive program. So the preferred preview units that you order do count towards this, but depending on which one of these you choose, that means that you're choosing one of these and getting 2 more. So if you don't need 2 more, if you really only want the number that you order in these bundles, then skip the preferred preview and just do this, unless you really wanted the perfume that was in the preferred preview. Okay? Demo purchases do not count toward this incentive program. So that's where the one, if you order it from, where'd it go? If you order it from this page, you're not going to get the double dollars. It doesn't count. Even if you order, even if you're a higher sales level and can order multiples, like I can order 3 because I'm President's Club, some people can order 5, some people can order 9,000, but it doesn't count towards the incentive. So if you want it to count towards the incentive, don't order it from here on this page. Okay? All units count towards your credit limit, of course, and you might need to pay things up front if you don't have a good credit limit. And then, of course, Avon audits all of the performance data, including your sales volume, when they determine your award eligibility. So if they think you're doing something shady, if they think you're ordering crates of this and selling them on eBay or Amazon or something like that, because your normal sales don't reflect a purchase of this size or whatever, then they may decline to award you or to even allow you to participate. Okay? All right, so the details are this. Level 1, you take 5 of them. you're going to get one for free. So you're going to get 6 total. Buy 5, get 1 free. It's basically what it is. You pay $88.97 and you earn you pay $89.97. I think I said 88. $89.97. You earn $89.97. And your double dollar award sales would be $299.90. So you get credit towards President's Club for $299.90. Okay, so that's level 1. Level 2, you take 10 of them. What you get free is 2 more, plus 10 samples, plus 1 Avon skincare guide. So the skincare guide is something they've given us before. You get 1 day cream that's a part of the Anew Ultimate line, the new multi-performance line. You get a day cream and you get a night cream. And so the total value of that stuff is $160. Plus you get 25 reward points. You pay $179.94 and you earn $242.93. Okay, so here's the free stuff you get. If you take level 1, you get 1 of these free. If you take level 2, you get 2 free, plus the day cream and night cream, plus the guide, and plus the samples. Okay? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that a mistake on level 1 where it says you pay $89.97 and you earn $89.97? That's 50% earnings. That's not 40% earnings. So that's wrong, right? This information has got to be wrong. Correct? Are you guys with me on that? Yes? Because it's not 50% here. Here you pay $179.94 and you earn $242.93. So that seems backwards too. Is that wrong too? It should cost you. I feel like these are flip-flopped. Am I losing my mind? I feel like it should cost you $242.93 and you would earn, because it will cost you 60% and you earn 40%. Help me out here. I feel like, am I losing my mind? Did I eat too much gluten last night? You guys tell me. Okay, anyway, level 3, you take 30. And what you get for free is you get 6 of the serums, you get 30 samples, you get 3 skincare guides, you get a 12-piece day and night cream bundle, which is the Anew lines. And so what's included in that is under the Vitali, you get a day cream and a night cream. Under the Reversalist, you get a day cream and a night cream. Under the Platinum, you get a day cream and a night cream. And under the Ultimate, you get 3 day creams and 3 night creams. Now, that's really good, but for some people who just took advantage of the hydration mask incentive, there may be some people who got a lot of that stuff for free anyway who haven't unloaded it. So just don't get yourself stocked up on things that you can't sell, okay? But anyway, so there's a free mix. Plus you get 25 reward points. Okay, so the total value of that stuff is $676. Joe says, yeah, that is wrong. Yeah, I feel like people are going to get bills that they're not expecting because I feel like these numbers aren't right. And that's a big shocker if you suddenly get charged $242.93 and you're expecting to get charged $179.94. So yeah, I think these numbers are wrong. Anyway, so you also get 25 reward points, which I think if you're going to do 30 over 10, it would be nice if that was more like 100 rewards points. I'm just saying. Actually, it'd be nice if it was like 1,500 rewards points, so maybe you could actually get something. But I'm just saying. Okay, so according to this one, you pay $539.82. You earn $892.76. And I feel like that's backwards. And then the double dollar award sales are $1,799.40. Okay, so here's the free stuff. The serums, how many did I say you get? 6 of them. You get 30 samples, not 30 packs of samples, just 30 samples, which is, you know, different. 3 of the guides, and then here are the new skincare products you get. So the 2 Vitali, however you say it. Here's the Reversalist. Here's the Platinum, and here is the Ultimate. These ones are the Ultimate. So has anybody seen any or maybe somebody can look while we're doing this and tell me if, maybe check on your avon.com and see if in the oops section, if they have any comments on this yet. Probably not. But I feel like those numbers are wrong. And I feel like I don't want to get a bill for $892.76 if it's supposed to be $539. I'm wondering if, I know what it is. Well, this is wrong. This has got to be wrong because this is like, I know what it is. They're totaling in the free unit. They're totaling in the free units into what your earnings. So if you take away the earnings of the free unit, if you take the $30 for this free unit you would sell at $29.99 out of the you earn part, then that's right. So that would be what? $69.97 that you would earn. And you know, until you sell this. So that's the numbers that we would expect to see. That you would pay $89.97 and you would earn $69.97. What top or dress am I wearing? I am wearing, this is my aunt t-shirt. Oh, let me switch screens and see if I'm even showing it to you. Because it's my niece's birthday. It says Aunt 2008. So it's like a little, it's kind of like a baseball jersey with cap sleeves type t-shirt. It's really cute. This is Aunt 2008. This is my birthday present, I think, for my birthday when the year my aunt was born. Either my birthday or Christmas. Yeah, they're expecting you to sell the free items. Yeah. So this makes sense to me. Let me see. Is my face in the screen? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if you really want to know what your earnings are, then subtract the value of the free stuff from this number down here, and that's your earnings based on what you're buying. That number would be the earnings based on what you're spending. Okay. So we got it figured out. Thank you. Minnie says it's cute. My shirt's cute. Okay, so everybody with me on that? If I confused you, just comment and I'll break the math down, but I think you guys get it. We have it figured out. This is the earnings with all of the free stuff included. Okay. All right, next thing is they have a Power Party Toolkit. I wish they would stop promoting party selling since they're not giving us samples to actually do party selling anymore. Anyway, so it says the Power Party Toolkit. The cost of it is $19.99. So this is supposed to get your customers powered up about the season's biggest launches. Really, the only thing this is advertising is the serum and the new Outspoken Party by Fergie. Okay, so it's promoting the serum, slightly promoting the serum, mostly promoting the Fergie perfume, and then there's some breast cancer stuff kind of thrown in. There's some other things thrown in. So let me just show you the picture, and then I'll tell you what all the stuff is. So what you get for your $19.99 is you get a tote bag that says experience the power of a new Avon. And it's 15 3/4 inches high, just to give you an idea, and about the same width as height. You get another new skincare guide. You get 15 of the samples of the serum that we were just talking about. You get a new Power Serum Deluxe sample, which is 7 milliliters. And in the picture, it looks like it's really big. I mean, it kind of looks like one of our shower gel bottles or something, shower gel or lotions, but it's not. It's a deluxe sample. It's going to be like a little, you know, that's the size of it, probably in comparison to the card. That's probably real. You know, it's a sample. So don't expect a full-size something. So you get the sample of the serum. You get an Outspoken Party by Fergie t-shirt in extra large. So there's no size choices. You just get an extra large t-shirt, which is 100% cotton, machine wash and dry imported. You get a Join the Power Party pin. You get an Outspoken Party by Fergie easel back poster. So if you're doing displays, like if you set up a table at a church bazaar or, you know, flea market or whatever, you know, it's a display you can prop against an easel and put up. You get 20 Outspoken Party by Fergie fragrance blotters. So those are like the little papers that you can spray some of the fragrance on. You need a full-size fragrance to spray on it. But, I mean, it might come scented, but you probably are going to have to spray it yourself. You get 20 Outspoken Party by Fergie Discover More samples. So you get 20 samples. You get an Outspoken Party by Fergie Avon Foundation easel back poster. So just like the little poster that you get to advertise the perfume, you get a little poster to advertise the Avon Foundation for Women, which is our breast cancer cause. And then you get an Avon Foundation flyer. So the easel supporting the foundation has the perfume on it, and then it basically explains that for everybody that buys that perfume, they're going to donate $5 to the breast cancer cause within specific, you know, campaigns. So I debate whether I feel like this is a really good value for $19.99. In some ways it is, in some ways it's not. It's you know, like the easel for the $5 donation thing is probably only going to be good for a campaign or two, because usually when they do that, it's not for the entire life of the product. It's just for certain campaigns. So that's something that is only good temporarily. The other things are samples. So there's not a really high value there, other than the fact that our samples are expensive. You get another of the skincare books. So unless you're giving those, if you have a downline and you're giving those to your downline, then there's a value. But if you've been participating in these incentive programs for a while, you might be getting a lot of these and thinking, what am I going to do with these? So there might not be a value there for you. The tote bag is cute. I can always find something to do with the tote bag. The t-shirt, you don't have choice of your size. So for a lot of people, that's not going to be any good. I mean, maybe you give it to somebody in your downline as a little award. But also, it's a very high neck crew t-shirt. It's not, this is my complaint that I have with Avon when they do these, is they don't pick flattering shirt styles. And the last thing you want to do, even though it says Avon on it, just because it says Avon doesn't mean that it's flattering or a good way to present yourself. You don't want to look sloppy. So one thing you have to think about when you're looking at the shirt is that something that will look really good on me? Because if I look much better in a suit or a cute pair of capris and a nice top and just put a pin on, or just promote all my jewelry, if that's going to look better on me than this t-shirt, then go with that, right? Because you're presenting your business. This is your business image. So if that high neck t-shirt is going to look amazing on you, then go for it. And if it'll fit you, size extra large, whatever extra large is, depending on what vendor made it for them, right? If not, then don't do this. That's $20 that you could put towards the incentive program and get double dollar award sales, right? So you with me on that? Okay, next thing, there's a super earner opportunity for the Outspoken Party by Fergie perfume. So it's 50% earnings. There's a sneak peek bundle coming in campaign 22. It is a sneak peek bundle, and it's being launched in campaign 22. You get 2 of the perfumes, and you get 2 of the body lotions. The value is $92, but you can, they're going to get the spray and the lotion for $25 from the brochure. Your cost is $25, so it's 50%. You get award sales for $50 if you sell them both. Okay, so it's like buy one, get one free for you. All right, delayed billing, only 1 bundle per rep. You order in campaign 18 or 19, get billed in campaign 20, pay in campaign 21. All the other details are the same. So your credit limit, how it affects your downline, blah, blah, blah. And then they will donate $5 to the Avon Foundation for Women with each Outspoken by Fergie Eau de Parfum and body lotion bundle purchase up to $1 million. Okay, so I'm assuming from this, it's probably only, that $5 donation is probably only going to be good for campaign 22, up to $1 million, but I'm not positive. But anyway, that's what it looks like. There's the 2 perfumes and the 2 lotions. Again, you're getting a better value if you get 30 of, if you go the full route with the serum opportunity and take advantage of the double dollars. Okay, so another special rep offer, save 40% off the brochure 20 special prices. It's a stock up now, no limit opportunity. This is not delayed billing. And basically it's the naturals line. It's the shower gels, the lotions, the body sprays, and then also the antibacterial hand gels. Okay. So let me check this text really quick and make sure it's not one of you guys. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Sometimes my Facebook dings on my phone before it dings on my Facebook online. So sometimes you comment. Sometimes you guys comment on Facebook if you're having trouble commenting on YouTube. So I try to watch for that. Okay, so here's where we start to see some fall stuff. Woohoo! I love our fall lines, so I get excited about the fall lines. I don't get excited about it in June, but special rep offer on candles, save over 30%. Stock up now, no limit. Ordering campaigns 18 and 19, you get billed the same campaign, you order it, so it's not delayed billing, blah, blah, blah. The scents for fall in the candles are going to be Autumn Day, which is notes of autumn pomegranate, fig, autumn pomegranate, that's 1 note, fig, and woody forest. Whipped pumpkin, which I think we had last year, pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla is the smell, are the notes. Salted caramel, which we had before, caramel, toffee, sugarcane, and vanilla malt are the notes. And then fresh apple, which is Macintosh apples mixed with sheer musk. And there's going to be bookmarks, which we talked about that before. I prefer the little wax samples than the bookmarks. The bookmarks, you only get 5 for 75 cents, and that really isn't a great value, in my opinion. I think you would do better if you just demoed the entire candle, but that's just my opinion. So in this bundle that you can buy, you get 1 of each candle, plus you get 5 of the bookmarks. you spend $27.99 and you earn $11.97. So, $79.96 value. Sorry guys, my nose is running because I'm still having reactions from my dinner yesterday. Okay, so there's candles. There is a smelly page for these candles. There's a smelly page for the Autumn Day and for the Fresh Apple. And then there's also a smelly page for the Outspoken Party. Just FYI, make sure you. And the smelly pages for the new reps, these are not scratch and sniff. These are microbeads. You actually have to rub your skin over them to burst the microbeads. Tell your customers that. I still have customers who scratch and sniff because we grew up in the 70s and 80s, right? It's not a scratch and sniff. You actually need to break and disperse the microbeads over the skin to get the scent, okay? So tell them to rub the back of their hand over it. Then there's fall housewares, serving platters, placemats, bottle stoppers, candle sleeves. Let me show you the candle stuff. I'll save the other stuff for surprises for you. But there are 2 candle sleeves, which I'm assuming our candles fit into, but it's kind of unclear. And then an electric wax melt warmer. So the candle sleeves come in a set of 2. Displays a seasonal pattern when illuminated. So here's the 2 sleeves. There's one tall one and one short one. That's why I say I'm assuming our candles fit into them, but you know, we don't have tall pillar candles, so. And then there's the little warmer sitting here at the top, which looks like it's fairly small. Autumn Day sounds yummy, Joe says. Oh yeah, Mindy, talking about the incentives, Mindy confirmed what we said before about they do expect you to sell the free items. Yes. But the only, well, yeah, never mind. Okay, so, and then wax melts. They are going to have a set of wax melts that come in 2 Autumn Day and 2 Fresh Apple. It looks like, 4 and 4. There's 2 on top of each other. So 4 Autumn Day and 4 Fresh Apple in the wax melt set. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of a little variety pack. That's a good idea. Okay, Halloween decorations. You guys want to see Halloween decorations? Do you want to see them or do you want to be surprised? Well, there's one I know I want to show you because I think it's cute. So I'm going to show you this one. This is called the Mickey Mouse Scarecrow Greeter with Treat Bowl. He doesn't do anything except for look cute and hold stuff, but he looks cute and he holds stuff. Me cute? His little scarecrow strings kind of look more like a billy goat scruff than hay coming out of his stitches, but he's still cute. See how tall he is. 24 inches high. You guys decide if you want to see more or if you want a surprise. It's only 2 pages of that stuff, so it's not a lot, but let's see. Jewelry in here is it's kind of more of Avon's older style of jewelry, so not necessarily super trendy. There's a necklace that's kind of trendy, but there's some new sterling silver things. This is cute. I'll show you this. Sterling silver everlasting bond necklace. It's basically 2 little circles that are connected together. 2 circles that can never be broken, symbolizing an everlasting bond. Oh, isn't that sweet? The necklace. See? Joe says, let's see them. Okay, I'll show them to you. 19-inch chain on that, so that's pretty long. Okay, let's see. There is a 2 Seasons light up LED lantern. So it's like a lantern that you, it has 2 sets of panels for fall and winter, so you can change out the panels. It requires batteries. So I think it just has a light, an LED light on the inside. Stick batteries in it, and then you can change the panels for fall and then again for winter. Then it has light up LED Halloween characters. There's a little kitty cat and a ghost. And I feel a yawn coming on. A mercury glass pumpkin with LED lights. Okay, so here's the lantern. And they don't show the winter panels, but I'm assuming those are the fall panels, right? Here's the little scarecrow and kitty cat, and I think the bottoms light up. The little pumpkin bottoms light up. And then here is the mercury glass pumpkin. And that, the size for that is 6 3/4 inches diameter. So it's small, it's fairly small. And then there's going to be a watch with glow-in-the-dark numbers. And on the strap, it has like the black cats with the arched back and then the bats flying around. There are earrings. These earrings are similar to the ones we had last year, I think, except for maybe a little, might be a little bigger, but I'm not really sure. There's pumpkins and cats. And then these bracelets are basically the same as the bracelets we sold last year. One of them is a pumpkin and one of them is a cat, except for the fact that there are a couple glow-in-the-dark beads kind of mixed in, whereas last year's the beads were all black. So this is the watch with the glow-in-the-dark numbers. And then here are the earrings, and these are the bracelets, and you can see the like glow-in-the-dark beads. So the pumpkin just has the green glow-in-the-dark beads, and then the cat has like multiple colors of glow-in-the-dark beads. I don't know if they glow in multiple colors or not, but they're in the daylight, they have multiple colors. Okay, that's it. That's all that's in there. So, like I said, not very much, but okay. So jewelry is. I don't think I'm going to show you guys any jewelry because I'm not really. Well, I'll show you this one. Not really seeing anything that I'm like, whoa, that's really interesting or unique or different. This is kind of neat. This is called the Above the Fringe Necklace and Earring Gift Set. And it has like the faux tortoise shell in it and some rhinestones around it, but it's fairly long. It's kind of like one of those tassel style necklaces. Okay, so no, there's no good way to see. She's wearing it here, so it's fairly long. And then here's what the tassel and the tortoise shell looks like. Joe says the glass pumpkin looks pretty nice. Yeah, it looks pretty, it'll be fairly small, but I know some people, I heard some people complain about the mercury glass Christmas item that we had, like the tree. People either really liked it or they were really disappointed with it, it seemed like. So I don't know, hopefully the pumpkin pleases the people that were disappointed with the holiday one. I think they just didn't feel like it looked like how it was photographed, but I had some people that liked it. So okay, clothing. There's some shoes. I feel like these shoes we've either sold these before or these are the same thing, or I just saw a pair of these at Walmart not too long ago. Let me show you a couple things. What do I want to show you? I want to show you. Okay, so here's the herringbone flat. Here's what I was just talking about. They have like patent look at the front. Erin loves the tassel necklace. They're kind of patent in the front and kind of like sort of like a black and white chevron pattern. It looks like sort of on the sides. I feel like I just saw a pair of these at Walmart not maybe a month or two ago. but it has a little bow. So those are cute. And then I'll show you these I like. These are called the Glam Time Platform Heel. They're not really platforms. I don't know why they're called platform heels, but that's what they're called. It says a hidden 3/4 inch platform. So there's a little tiny one in there, apparently, but not a super obvious one. Those are kind of cute, right? The little straps go, you know, across the top. Erin says, come on, I want to show you all of it. Let's see. Touch of Lace tunic. I'm not going to show you that one. It's cute. The style's cute, but it's all polyester, and you know how I feel about this all polyester trend we've been really getting on. I'll show you the pants instead. These are called the Modern Zip Pant. They're kind of like leggings, except for they have a band around the top, like a waistband. And then there is a seam down the front, which can elongate your legs unless they're too tight. If they're too tight, it can do really bad things, but if they hang kind of loose, it can make your legs look longer. And there's little zippers at the ankle. So I'll show you that. You see, almost like legging style. There is, it looks like there might be a little bit of pleating here where the waistband goes in, but I'm not really sure, but you can see the little zipper at the bottom. Erin says the heels are kind of cute. So there's that. I'm going to, yeah, the top is cute. I like the style of the top, but I want them to mix up their fabrics a little more. We're selling a corset, which, you know, the belly band stuff is becoming really popular, but anyway. So it's one of the Body Illusions Hook and Eye corset. Wear it with your favorite bra. Show you that. Three rows of hooks for a perfect fit. So you have you can adjust it a little bit. Actually, the price for that is surprisingly good. It's going to be $16.99, which is good for our shaping stuff. Bras. I really should show you guys the bras more often, because I really do like our bras, but I sort of feel like I always say I like our bras. So here are the, you know, we always do these unisex slippers every year. So here's the fall slippers. Erin thought I meant the outerwear kind. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you could wear it on the outside if you wanted to. Wouldn't be the first time I saw somebody do something like that, but yeah, it's meant to be underneath. She says, of course it went. Okay, kid stuff. Let me show you the kid stuff, because we haven't had a whole lot of kid stuff lately. Paw Patrol, a Bath Time 26 piece set. They're foam pieces that stick to wet surfaces, and they come with a mesh bag with a suction cup, so you can suction the bag to the wall so you can keep your foam pieces in there. I wonder if they would mildew, though, if you don't let them dry first before you stick them in the bag. I don't know. And then there is a towel and bath mitt set that's also Pup Patrol. No, Paw Patrol, not Pup Patrol. So there's the little foam pieces that they can stick to your tiles in the bathtub with the little bag at the top. And then the towel Joe says, I can't get behind the whole waist training trend. My hips are already wide enough without accentuating it by making my waist smaller. Yeah, and the whole reason we kind of got rid of corsets back in the days because they're really not good for you. They do really bad things to your internal organs. You know, they squish things around in places that they really aren't supposed to be, which is why your body shape changes, because it's pressing organs up and down that shouldn't be. People actually can die from that, you know, whatever. It can cause constipation that causes your internal, you know, digestive system to rupture and you die, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Okay, then there's sort of a matching set of the foam piece thing for the girls, which is Disney Princesses. It's the Palace Pets, though. It has the princesses, but it's supposed to be more about the pets. And then there's a Palace Pets lantern. So the girls don't get the towel, they get a lantern. So here's the ones for the girls. Joe says she's also not into crushing her internal organs. It's just a thing with her. I feel you, girl. I feel you on that. Okay, so Mark stuff. There's a dress. There are some booties, but I want to show you this coat. It's called the Need for Tweed coat. 39% polyester, 38% acrylic, 22% wool, 1% other. I don't know what other is, but there's 1% of it. It's 33 inches long from the center back to the hem on the size medium. So the larger sizes will be a little bit longer. The smaller size would be a little bit shorter. And it's cute. It's like a pea coat length. Shorter than some of the jackets that we've done recently, which I kind of like. And it has that wide collar on the top, like for the shoulders, makes your shoulders look nice and broad. Plus gives you something to pull up kind of around your neck if it's freezing out. So that's cute. I like that. It's going to be expensive. I mean, pricier. It's going to be $85. Demo prices are $59.50 and $63.75. So it's not going to be cheap. But it's cute. Okay, I'll save the other stuff. I'll let you guys look at the other stuff. There's a bag, and a ring, and a bracelet. I think I'll show you the bracelet. It's called the Closely Linked Bracelet. It's very similar to one that we just had a daily deal on, a deal of the day. It's a similar style to that one, where it's you know, chains that are attached, multiple chains that are attached at one end. The difference is these chains there's a big variety in these chains. It's gold tone, burnished gold tone, and hematite with clear and black rhinestones and a clasp closure. That's another thing, is the closure is a little different. And I think the clasp closure is probably easier than some of the other closures we've had on these style bracelets in the past. I'm sorry my lighting is not good. You probably can't see the colors very well, but hopefully you can sort of see the variety in the chains there. Joe says, ooh, I like the jacket. Yeah, it's cute, right? So can you see that? It looks like, I mean, it looks like a coil chain, a link chain, a braided chain, then something that looks like it has like black rhinestones around it, and then one that's very similar with clear rhinestones around it, stones, and then like a hematite, just like a multi-layered chain. I don't know. So they're all different. So I like the variety in this one. It's better than the one that we got rid of recently. Not got rid of, but you know, sold out of because it was seasonal. Then there's a special rep offer, save 50% on face. So these are Mark items where you can save 50%. It includes the powder buff, so the natural skin foundation in the compact. Got the Goods multi-benefit foundation lotion. so liquid foundation with a pump, the Super Conceal Full Coverage Concealer, and the Glowdacious Illuminating Powder. Stock up now, no limits. Order in campaign 18 and 19, and you get billed that campaign. It's not delayed billing. Okay. There is a new domestic violence empowerment item. It's a sterling silver domestic violence necklace, and it's basically like the infinity symbol that, you know, our symbol, and it looks like it has a little rhinestone in the middle, like a clear cubic zirconia. The chain is 19 inches long. I really wish they would give us, not necessarily in this style, but I wish they would give us a 14-inch chain. On a lot of the ones, like the little arrow, and some of those ones they've been doing the little elephant, those need to be just a little bit shorter to be really on trend. So, sorry, am I showing you guys that right? Anyway, so there's the empowerment one. I wish they would just go just a little shorter on some of these necklaces. Because otherwise we have good variety in our necklace lengths these days. Here's a couple more kids things, and this is the back cover, so this is it. There is a Marvel Avengers Age of Ultron collection, which includes they can order an Iron Man talking plush. He says 5 phrases, 5 classic quotes. Are there Iron Man classic quotes? I don't really know. Non-replaceable batteries included. So that means when the batteries die, he won't work anymore. You can't replace them. So that's about it. It's recommended for ages 3 and up. And then there's a Captain America hooded sweatshirt for the boys. And the hood has eyes on it. And then there's a Frozen Elsa hooded sweatshirt for the girls, which has her hair kind of coming down the side. And they're both pullover style. They're not zip up. On the sleeve of the girls one, it says Royal Beauty down the sleeve, sort of like Victoria's Secret pink type things have. So anyway, there's those. Erin's got to go. Kiddos need lunch, and she's going to bake a cake. Oh, the baby turned 1 today. Happy birthday, baby. Superheroes. And that's it, guys. Now that talking plush doll, that's going to be $29.99 in the brochure. And the sweatshirts are $19.99. So, FYI. It does look like she's got a crown. There's a crown on the hood. That's kind of hard to see for the girl. And there's her hair. And it looks like little like gemstone or some type of pearl beaded design sort of thing. There's Elsa's face. And it has like this little sort of ruffle detail along the bottom. You see that for the girl. And then for him, see if there's anything that I can tell is, I don't know. His just looks, you know, like more of a standard imitation of the costume type thing. And that's it. Is there anything you guys want to see again or more of, or want, you know, prices on or more detail on or anything like that? Next time is July 11th, but I don't think I'm going to be out of town probably on that day. So I probably the next time won't do it live. I'll probably just do it ahead of time and upload it for you guys. because it's easier to do that than to try to schedule a different time, like a different day, because people who don't watch this live then get confused if I post it 2 days before and whatever. And so I think next time on the 11th, it won't be live. It'll still get posted at the normal time, but it'll be recorded. And then on the 25th, we'll be back to the normal live broadcast. Will that work for you guys? Okay, well, if there isn't anything else that you want to see or need to know, you know how to find me if you think of something later. Okay, so I won't see you live on the 11th, but I'll still have a video up at the same time. So if you guys want to come and interact with each other on the video, do that anyway, because you guys can still talk to each other live at the same time. And then we'll be back. We'll do it live again the time after that. All right. I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for coming. Oh, Mindy says, thank you. I've missed you. See you guys later. Oh, Joe's going to be out of town that weekend, too. Okay, so that's probably good then. We'll do the recording will work. All right. Have a good week. Have a good campaign. See you guys.